Hello everybody, it's Maquito. I hope everybody's having a good day and has had a good day so far. I know it's been a couple days since I posted. I believe the last day that I posted was Saturday for Sunday slate, but there wasn't any games. And I did try to look at some WNBA ones, but I didn't want to force the video. Besides, we are back. The European season is starting. It ended back in May. Throughout the summer, I've been trying to post pretty much just mainly MLS videos. There was the Club World Cup, so I was able to post those. But now we're finally back. The European season, that's the English League, the Spanish League, Italian League, French League, and German League. And that's really where most of my knowledge is at, where I can just make these videos a lot easier because I know these players, I know the teams a lot more. Hopefully this is going to be the money making season. We still did pretty good when it came to MLS, but this is where I feel the most confident and the most comfortable in. So this is going to be the first game of the season. Again, keep in mind, like I said, it is the first game, so teams have been changed, lineups have been changed. The books don't really know where the lines are at, so it could be a little hard the first couple of games, but you know, as always, I'm gonna try my best. And also, when I make these plays most of the time, if not every time now, the plays that I post are from Prize Picks, but I am thinking about just moving strictly to sports books. I'm not sure yet, just because they have the lines out a lot earlier, and that way I can make these videos earlier as well. But I'm not sure yet. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should I just stick to the Prize Picks ones, which means sometimes the videos might be later, or stick to sports books and see what I can find there? But as always, if I do have any added plays, they will be in the pinned comment either later tonight or tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow when lineups are out, lines change, all of that. But other than that, I'll just get straight into the plays. All the pages that you see on the screen is from the data app called Outlier. I will be using that pretty much the majority of this season. It goes back to last season as well. You can see how certain players did as well. You can see home matchups, away matchups. You can see if the matchup is good or bad. A great data app that you can use. My link for that is in the description as well. You get a 7-day free trial. If you're interested in that, go ahead and try that. And thank you, Outlier. The first player prop that I have that I like is Gerard Moreno to 102 shots at home for Villarreal, going up against Real Oviedo. He didn't get much consistent playing time last season. He was battling with some injuries, so that was a big part of it. But he still averaged 3.26 shots per 90. And with Danjuma being gone, he's not in Villarreal anymore. Baena, an attacking threat that has gone to Atletico, and Ayoze Perez injured. He will need to step up and will need to be attacking in this game. And last season, I did mention he didn't get much consistent playing time, but in games in which he played at least 45 minutes, so he played at least one half, he had 2+ shots in 6 out of 8 games. So 75% of the chance times he got those 2+ shots. And the season before that, when he was a starter and getting very consistent playing time, he was averaging 2.54 shots per 90. He was pretty versatile, taking 44 shots with his left, 10 headers, and 9 with his right. And now they're at home playing a newly promoted side, so usually it's a big gap for them. Real Oviedo hasn't been in the league since 2001, so it's a pretty good matchup. And with good playmakers around them like Nicolas Pepe, Parejo, and Pino at 2.0 at home, and the matchup, I like the line. So I like Gerard Moreno to higher than 2 shots. And the second one that I found that I like is Mohamed Salah to higher than 3 shots at home for Liverpool, going up against Bournemouth. There was a couple times last season where he did let us down, but if I see a line, I'm going to take it. He did have a bad first game against Palace in the Cup, which it was really just a bad game overall for Liverpool, but I do trust him to bounce back. He was averaging 3.46 shots per 90 last season. He plays on the right, he's left-footed, he cuts in and shoots with his left, and you guys know that with him, it's pretty impossible to stop him. He will take long shots if he gets the space, and Bournemouth lost Kirkies and Højlund on defense, 2 of their best and key defenders. Kirki's going to Liverpool, actually, and even with them there, he was still able to go over in both games against them last season with 4. We need at least 3. Not only are Bournemouth without Kirkies and Højlund as well, they will also be without Cook and Christie due to injury, and they're both 2 pretty good experienced midfielders that are help them with possession, help them on defense. So that's 4 players there that Bournemouth will already be missing, and Salah was able to take 3+ shots in 14 out of 19 games at home last season. 74% of the times that he was able to get at least 3. And with the addition of Verts, the addition of Frimpong, still having McAllister, still having Sloboslai next to him, that's That's a lot of playmakers around him to be able to shoot. So last season he did play make a lot more, but now with Verts, hopefully he can be a lot more offensive this season. And at 3.0, I like the line, and he's at home. So I like Mohamed Salah to go higher than 3 shots. Before I get into my money line play, as always, I would really appreciate if everybody liked the video and commented as well. It's a great way to support the channel, whether it's just showing support, I read all the comments, or asking questions, because I know a lot of you guys that watch these videos don't actually watch soccer, but just make these bets because I'm the one posting them, which I really do appreciate. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications so you're notified when these videos are out. And I do also let y'all know in my Discord, which is linked in the description, which is not a premium, completely free to join. Link for that is there. Again, I let y'all know when the video goes out publicly, and there's a lot of knowledgeable people that post their plays. You can post your plays as well. People put in their input, not just on soccer, but WNBA. NFL is going to be starting soon. I know NBA should be starting soon as well. So if you're interested in joining that, link for that in the description. And the only form of premium that I have is my YouTube membership, which is linked in the description as well. It is for those that want to support the channel and get the content out even earlier. So if you're not a member, those that are already got these plays and this video before everybody else. And especially during the European season, if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that a lot of the times when I make these plays, the lines shift quickly. So again, it's a great way to support the channel, and you can try to avoid those line changes as well. So link for that there as well. And I want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. Like I mentioned, it's a new season, new ladder challenge. This is day 1 that I have for the first set of games. I got this for -103, and the first play is Liverpool to score 2+ goals going up against Bournemouth. I really like this Liverpool team and their attack. Obviously, they still have Salah and Gakpo. They added Vert, Editike, and Frimpong, all 3 great offensive players as well. And this was successful. Liverpool were good against them last season with 2-0 and 3-0 wins, so they were able to beat them and score 2+ goals in both. And Bournemouth's offense last season really made up for their lack of defense last season. They conceded 67 and 38 overall last season, averaging 1.76 goals conceded, but it goes up to an average of 2.05 when they play away from home, conceding 39 goals in 19 away games. And they will be out Cook and Christie. I mentioned that before, 2 experienced midfielders, and now they're going Højlund and Kirkies, 2 great defenders as well. And it's a good opening home game. They were able to score 2+ in all 5 friendlies, and even though they lost the Palace game, they were still able to score 2 goals in that game as well. So I like this play, higher than 1.5 Liverpool goals going against Bournemouth. And the second play that I found for this slip, this was in the Spain La Liga, higher than 1.5 Villarreal goals going up against Real Oviedo. Again, they're playing at home against a newly promoted side, and last season in the second division in the Spanish league, Real Oviedo on average conceded 1 goal a game with 44 and 44 games, and now they're playing a much better team, a much better offense as well. And Villarreal's offense was much better at home when they played than compared to away. They went from averaging 1.47 goals away with 28 goals in 19 games all the way up to 43 goals and 19 at home, an average of 2.26. And they were also able to add Moledo from Las Palmas. He's a great offensive player. They were able to add Buchanan from Inter. He's a quick player as well. And Oviedo were a team last season that fouled the 6th most in their league, received the 5th most yellow cards, and conceded the 5th most penalties. So that's more opportunities, set-piece opportunities, possibly penalty opportunities for Villarreal to be able to score as well. And this is their first La Liga game in 24 years. They haven't played since 2001. I mentioned that earlier in the Gerard Moreno game. And at home against a newly promoted side, I like this play with a good offense. Higher than 1.5 Villarreal goals going up against Real Oviedo. And it's the slip that I have for -103 for day 1 of the ladder challenge. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. Moneyline wise, that play did not hit, unfortunately. Cincinnati had a horrible game against Charlotte. Charlotte keeper came through, but player prop wise, we swept those. It was 2-0. We had Ivan to take shots and Forsberg to take shots, and both of those plays hit. So we did pretty good player prop wise. And again, with this new season, the reads might be a little harder in the beginning, but we'll see how it goes. I like these plays, and like I mentioned before, if I do have any edit plays, they will be in the pinned comments. So if you do want more plays, keep an eye out for those. Other than that, hopefully we get a good start to the season. I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.